What is going on, fellow Clashers? Thank you so much for spending a short part of your day with Clash of Clans attacks. Yes, Clash Royale is global, and inquiring minds want to know, just how far will $10,000 get me? I've got 10 G's sitting around, I want to spend it, and maybe, just maybe I'll spend it on, okay, not really, but in any case, what we've done here is we've got the developer build, and we're going to go ahead and spend what would cost $10,000 in gems. Yes, it's 1.4 million gems, the most gems ever spent in one sitting, to my knowledge anyway, and we're starting out with basically a new account. None of the legendary cards have been unlocked. We've got Arena 8 super magical chests, 4,600 gems each, so they run about $33 a piece, and $10,000 buys us just over 300 of the super magical chests. Now, as you might notice, I've got 500,000 in gold. That's capped. I don't know if it's capped in the real game. It is capped here in the developer build. In the real game, it may go higher. Obviously, also, in the real game, you would be spending that gold, should anybody actually do this. But hey, take a look at the top players. People have done this. People have probably spent this much in gems to get the cards that they have now. Because watch how long it takes me just to get a single legendary card. I have gone about 10 super magical chests in right here without a single legendary card being unlocked. So yes, they are exceedingly rare, legendarily rare if that's a thing. But in any case, here it comes. The 18th super magical chest finally unlocks the very first legendary card, the Princess. And now there's no way that we could sit here anywhere near real time and show you 1.4 million gems being spent. But if you take a look at the blinking top right of the screen, unless you're epileptic, then look away. But top right of the screen, you can see the gems going down by the thousands as I continue to open super magical after super magical chest. This took me about an hour, maybe a little bit longer, to open all of these chests and to get everything unlocked. 1.4 million gems gone in almost the blink of an eye. There it goes. We're almost out of gems, and the last super magical chest now, 4,600 gems. I've got to resort to buying regular magical chests with the last of the gems, so we'll buy a couple of those just to round out the 1,400,000 gems that we've just spent in the developer build. And that is going to do it. Our gems are gone, and what did they get us? Well, 304 super magical chests gave us a total of 48 legendary cards for an average of 15.79% of super magical chests containing legendary cards. And again, this was probably the largest statistical sampling of super magical chests ever done in one sitting. Clash on Gone has done it, I've done it, we both opened about 100 apiece, and we both came up with slightly lower percentages, 10 and 12% then. So this one, a better run, over 15%. But then again, as the numbers always may change from the developer build to real life, you never know. But it seems like that is holding true so far, just from personal experience. Now, of course, I also got thousands of epic cards, including more of the Witch than any other card. So I thought I would go into the number of epic cards required to upgrade each level. There you can see it on the right hand side. So a total of 486 cards are going to be required in order to max out your epics. So that is absolutely ridiculous, and even with $10,000 in gems, we still did not have enough epic cards to max out all of our epics. Only a couple of them actually had enough numbers to upgrade all the way. Now, as far as legendary cards go, you need 86 legendary cards. We were nowhere near maxing out legendary cards, even with $10,000 in gems spent. 1.4 million gems got us nowhere near what it would take to max out every single card. But remember that old adage, life is about the journey, not about the destination. Once you get there, you've got nothing else to level up. So remember, getting there is half the fun, at least. And this is the beginning of the game. I'm sure that a year from now, there's going to be more epics, more legendaries probably, and it's just going to be insane the amount of gems that would be required if somebody ever wanted to max out every last card. So in this case, I was able to get my Ice Wizard up to level 4, but you can see I'm only halfway to level 5, and if you extrapolate this out, it's about 25 or 30,000 more dollars to get him to level 6. Now it costs 100,000 gold to make the upgrade from level 4 to level 5, and then 250,000 gold to go from level 5 to max level 6. But once again, remember that with 300 magical chests and an average of somewhere around 5,000 gold per chest, we would have netted about 1.5 million in gold from this chest opening. So is this game free to play? No doubt. Is it pay to win? It is if you want to be on the top of the global leaderboards and max out your cards or get anywhere near maxing them out. But it's funny, people used to ask me when I maxed out my Clash of Clans account, Galadon, aren't you kind of sad now that everything's maxed out? And you know what? My answer was always yes. There's something about not having anything else to level up. And the fact that there's almost always going to be something to gain in Clash Royale is going to give it that much more longevity, maybe even more so than Clash of Clans that has been around for over 3 years. But here's a little hint. The legendary cards, they're not all that great. Even the epic cards, you can absolutely crush people with just common cards and some rares in there. Nobody needs epics and legendaries to win, and more importantly for the tournament play, when you are doing friendly matches within a clan, the player level caps at level 8, which I believe takes about 3 months of playing without gems to get to. So without a single gem, you can get to a place where you would be playing with the same cards as any other player in the game, and I have a feeling that that portion of the game is going to expand. We're going to see tournaments, and simply because of the fact that the tournament level of cards takes only 3 months and no gems to get to, I feel like the esports potential for Clash Royale is absolutely tremendous. I am happy to be here at the beginning of this, and I'm glad you guys are here with me as well. Thank you again for watching all the way to the end of this EpiPen. Make sure you check out the Clash Royale YouTuber tournament. I promise I've gotten better since then. Subscribe for the earliest possible update and sneak peek information, and I would love nothing more than to see every last one of you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, why are you talking about tournaments when you won't even play me one friendly match? Come on, Galadon, stop running away.